Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? How's everybody doing today? I have not forgotten a lot of the content that I promised. I'm just have not been able to get around to it as of yet, but it's still coming. My membership content is still coming. Movie reviews, probably gonna go over some of that stuff in Discord. At least the discussion in Discord. The hang up with me about the movie reviews is this, because I actually want to do movie night, right? And a lot of the streaming services, I probably told y'all this already, a lot of the streaming services took away watch parties, right? So I've been trying to figure a way to do a watch party, because I could just watch a movie. A lot of movies I've already seen and could do a review on them from memory and tell you to just go watch it. But I thought it would be more fun to watch the movies all together. So that's a little bit interesting, because I want to do watch parties. And I want to do real watch parties, like everybody have access to whatever stream whatever movie that we're looking at, and not like bootleg where everybody get on video and then you look at my TV. Because I feel like that's bootleg, because you can't really get the full experience. And it's got to be a way to do it. It used to be a way to do it. They actually made it rather easy to do it, and then they took it away. And I think they took it away because they're greedy. Streaming platforms are greedy, all of them. Netflix, Amazon, all of them have the same level of greed, because Netflix definitely used to have a watch party. If you had Netflix and you could get it on the computer, you definitely could. Everybody could watch it. I don't even have Netflix because they do that kind of stuff. I'm not giving none of these things $1 more. $1 more. Yeah. See, the thing about it, I guess I could do it if it's on Amazon, because I don't even have Netflix anymore. I don't pay for Netflix no more. I'm not paying them, because they go up every 3 to 5 business days with their prices, and they don't offer anything more. But a lot of the stuff that I look at isn't on my computer. Okay, the sharing of the screen, that might actually work. Or we can do a StreamYards, because I'm not paying for Zoom because Zoom for free only has 40 minutes. You got to pay for Zoom if you want unlimited Zoom time. I'm not paying for Zoom. I don't use Zoom enough to pay for it. So I'll probably do StreamYards, because you can do StreamYards without a live stream. You could just invite people to the link and people click on, but they only allow 10 people. StreamYard only allows 10 people at a time. So it's a little tricky, because I want people to be able to, I don't like these different limitations here and there. Everybody's got their own little limitation that because they're trying to make it to where you can't really, everybody can't look without paying. It's like, come on. Y'all doing too much. The only reason I still got Prime Video is because I actually utilize Prime, Amazon Prime, period. I don't have Prime because of Prime Video. Prime Video just comes with Prime because I use it for the other Amazon services. But they call themselves tried to charge you to be ad-free when y'all was ad-free before. I'm not doing that with Amazon. We gonna look at them ads. Y'all think I'm sweating y'all over an ad? Think I'm gonna pay you more to get the commercials off of them? The fact that you have ads actually means you should lower your price because you're running ads. Anyway. Oh, there's a new Mac OS. Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, I saw an Instagram post that I thought was interesting. Because a lot of times these women will complain about men being time wasters. And I have even warned lionesses about being a placeholder in a man's life. Okay? Because if you get with the wrong guy, he will waste all of your time. He will. He'll waste all of your, he will waste all of your time. If you get with the wrong guy and you let him, he'll waste all your time. He'll waste all of it. He'll waste all your whole youth. All of it'll be gone, and he'll be sitting pretty at the end of the day looking at you like, why you let me waste your time like that? Okay. So I have warned lionesses to not get caught up with male hyenas that don't care about what you bring to the table as a lioness. They don't even like it or value it at all. And I've got a little something to share that a male hyena posted on Instagram, and it's the reason why I tell lionesses that they can't get hooked up with male hyenas, because it's the male hyenas that the hyena chicks complain about. These are the dudes that don't like femininity. Those are the dudes that don't like when women are being women. Those are the dudes that don't like lionesses. They don't like submissive women. They don't like good women. They don't like them. Okay. And people think I'm playing about that, but I'm not playing about that. Male hyenas do not like lionesses. They don't like the stability of lionesses. They don't like the femininity of lionesses. They don't like that lionesses are good women. And it sounds crazy, but they don't. For the same reason that female hyenas don't really like lions. They don't like the stability of lions. They don't like the order of lions. It irritates them. Okay. So the irritation goes both ways. Okay. The irritation goes both ways. All hyenas are irritated by all lions and lionesses. They're irritated by the very essence of them. All right. So I have a little something that we're going to go to that. But before we go to that, you hear a lot of times that the women complain about men who waste their time. And just like one of my good sis Sabrina said, you'll be a 10-year girlfriend. You'll be a 15-year girlfriend and a baby mama. You will be. If you get caught up, that's why I tell lionesses, do not move in with men that is not your husband. Do not have children. Absolutely not. Don't have no children with men that's not your husband. That men that don't have commitment for you. Do not do any of that. Do not do any of that. Okay. Don't do any of it. And I got a little pushback when I said don't move in. And I got a little pushback from some guys. It was like, what you mean? Don't move in. I meant what I said. I said what I said. Lionesses need not move in with no man that's not your husband. I have never lived with a man that I wasn't married to, ever. I've never done it. The reason you don't move in with a man that you are not married to is because you will slide your way. Y'all will be acting like a married couple. It's inevitable. It's inevitable that if you move together and you start playing those roles and no one said anything about a commitment, no one had that talk, no one sat down and had such a discussion about what's the expectation, who's going to do what, what's your role, what's my role, what do you expect, what do I expect, how do we think that this thing is going to go. If no one ever has that discussion, you just float in and move in with each other just because it was vibed right and you felt right because the vibe was right. Because there is no commitment of any sort, both of y'all are free to just walk off. And if you are a woman getting caught up in a situation like that, you had better reevaluate, because we are the ones on a time clock. Women, men are not on that kind of time clock. It's not, their time clock is not as strict. So a man can be working on himself and gaining his value in them 10 or 15 years that you're just sitting there hoping and wishing and praying that he gives you a commitment that he has no intention of giving you, that he never had any intention of giving you, not at all. Having babies for men don't make them give you commitments. Moving in with men do not make them give you commitments. Doing all of the things that you think a wife will do for a man does not give you commitment. The only thing that give a man commitment is when he want to commit to you. That's the commitment. The commitment is when he decide that he wants to do a commitment. That's what make him commit. He do, not you. You cannot force a commitment. There's nothing that you will ever be made to do. There's nothing that you will ever do that will make a man commit to you that he don't want to do that. You cannot twist his arm. That's where a lot of these babies come from. These are not oops babies, mistake babies. A lot of these babies are, let me try to make him be in a relationship with me and that he is not in. You're in a relationship. He's not in a relationship. Okay? I tell ladies all the time, if a man don't say y'all are in a relationship to you, those words, don't assume it. If he does not say what you all are, you are nothing. Do you got that? If he doesn't say you're in a relationship, you're not in one. If he don't say you're my wife and then he moves towards that commitment, you're not his wife. If he don't say we're exclusive, you my woman, you my girlfriend, you're not the girlfriend. Might be the side chick. You never know. If he does not make any definition or declaration about who you are and what you are to him, you are not anything to him. Not anything of significance. You're not anything to him that he can't walk away from 100% and be okay. And this may be a harsh reality, but it is real. And this is not me bashing men. This is just saying what it is. Men will operate like this. If you are not his wife, you are not much of anything. When he wants you to be his wife, he will make that intent clear to you. He will say that to you, those words. You, not I'll be married one day. Men do not operate like that. You are either the wife or you are not. Or he makes the intention clear. I want to get married to you. Now, the wedding day may not be tomorrow, but he makes that intent clear. He moves in such a way that his actions match that intent, and he's trying to make that happen. A man that is not saying any of that, and he's not making no moves. You're making all the moves. You want to move in, you want to share this, you want to do that, because you think you're making him be in a relationship. I guarantee you he's not in that relationship. You're in a relationship. You think you're not in one either, and he's not in a relationship with you. He's not in a relationship with you. It's a lot of chicks running around here thinking that they are in relationships with these men, and they are not, because those men are not in relationships with them. They just letting you do you. You the one moving off of assumptions and, loose wording. Now, what's the point of this video? The reason that I'm bringing up how chicks say that men will waste time is the flip side of that is that the women don't talk about how they waste time, how they waste a man's time. Oh, the boneyard don't want to talk about this. And why modern women hate marriage, I named it this way because we always hear about these women who talk so bad about marriage. Marriage is horrible. This man is this and this man is that. He's not what we thought. And all of that kind of stuff. The marriages, you just married to be married. And I ran into an Instagram post that made all of that make sense. I'm like, oh, this is what y'all are talking about. But they project it as if it's the men's fault that the marriages are not good. And I was actually a little surprised by some of the responses of these women. Now, I'm going to play this video. I'm not going to play the sound because it's music. And there's no talking. But I'm going to play the clip. I'm going to pause it so that I can read some of the captions to you. And I thought this was so interesting and so sad. And they say that lionesses are desperate. We are not desperate. This is the true desperation. Now, I'm going to keep the sound off. He said, I married someone I didn't love, hoping to forget my first love. Now that right there is crazy work. I married someone I didn't love, hoping to forget my first love. And that turned out to be my biggest mistake. You think a whole time waster. So again, I'm going to play it just because there are captions. There's no sound. Okay. Someone said, you are not alone. I just married my ex and it's been a living, it's been bad. Really? Let's go to another caption. Me too. I hate it because he's a good man. That's a good man, Savannah, and deserved so much more. So she knows that she doesn't even qualify for the husband she has. He's a good guy. And she knows that he deserves a woman that actually wanted him because she don't want him. I was like a little bit blown away by it, right? Next caption. Story time, sis. Send my prayers. She said, I went back to my ex. The next one. I did that too. Regrets. Me too. I did the same thing. It's better in time. Not just you, sis. Yes, this is why I need to make it work with my ex, because what? You are not alone. The same to me and my father. Her children's father. She meant. Dang, this is why until my heart stops aching, then I'll move on. Getting under another one is a lie. So this lady wasn't congratulating it. She was like, that's messed up. Because a lot of times these chicks will say the best way to get over a man is to get under another one. No, I don't know who told y'all that little hoe. That's some hoe stuff in my eyes, because what? Next caption. Using him as a healing project. How is the brother doing? You left that you left. Is he in good spirits? Let's not forget about him. The answer was, I don't know. Whenever you break up with an old partner, you got to pray for soul detachment, or you will feel nothing for another partner ever. Okay, so it started over. I was kind of blown away by that. Because what? So y'all would go all the way into an actual wedding? Y'all will go through that whole situation with a man that you know for a fact you don't like him. Now, I knew that y'all would go on dates with men that you don't like because you're trying to get something out of them. I knew you do that. And I don't like that either, but it's like, okay, at least you're not wasting years of this man's time. It might have been a couple of hours, which I don't like time wasting in any case. But I mean, I'd rather waste a couple of hours, I guess, if I got to choose, than have somebody waste a few years of my time. That post, I don't know if it did the same for y'all, but that post made the divorce being initiated by women the most make sense. That made it make sense. Those admissions, I was like, oh, that's why y'all file for divorce at such a high rate. Because you were never trying to be married anyway. That's why it's always irreconcilable differences. It blew. I said, oh, this is why. It's always irreconcilable differences. Because there was no, you can't put on the paper, I never liked this dude. And y'all will get through a marriage ceremony, moving this man's house, argue at him about stuff. Y'all will call yourself arguing at him about stuff. Have a couple of kids. Y'all will go through this whole thing on a lie that you told yourself and him and y'all family. You know, my husband said something to me a while back, and he was like, no. And I couldn't wrap my mind around it because I don't do it. So it didn't make sense to me. But my husband told me, we were having a discussion, we was talking. And one of the things he said, women, he was like, you never realize how far women will take a lie. Like, women will take a lie all the way, like for years, they'll tell a lie. And I said, ain't no way folks is lying to that degree. Like he was telling me a story about somebody. And I said, oh, there's no way somebody's he said, no, I don't know if you've ever seen it or not. He's like, but I've seen it. I've seen a woman take a lie all the way like to a ridiculous point, and it's like you could have just told the truth, and everybody like, why did you do that? And I kind of argued him down about that. I was like, no. He was like, no. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave it because it don't make sense to me to take a lie all the way to the end of the earth. And everybody has lied. Everybody has lied in some kind of way. I done lied before. Everybody done lied before. But it's like, you ain't supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to take it to levels where people's lives is affected and other people, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I said, what? But I shouldn't have been surprised, right? Because somebody, you just said it. She just said it. They'll lie about a man being, and they'll keep that lie up for like years. So that makes sense. And I was like, oh, wow. So this like was like, so these are the kinds of lies. Like, y'all will lie to yourself, to a man, to all the way to where destruction is in your wake, all because you lie to such an extent that you had to keep lying, and you had to keep lying, and then you had to keep up the lie, and then you had to tell another lie to keep up the lie, and then you had to tell other lies to keep up the lies that kept up the lie, and it's like, and then finally it gets exposed. And it's like, what? So y'all are wasting just as much time, if not more, than you claim the men are wasting with you. So he's a placeholder husband? Like, this is the stuff that you do in order to say that you're married? This is why they say that. You're just trying to be married to be married. Because they do it. And so they think all the lionesses are doing it too, where you're just married just to say you married. No. This is why the marriages don't work out, because you never liked him. And then finally it blows up because you never liked them. And you just can't do it anymore. That's what they be talking about when they say, I can't do it anymore. I can't pretend to like this man. Not another day. I can't tolerate to fake like I like this man. Not another single solitary day. That's what they can't do. That's the thing they can't do. That's why they'll just torpedo the marriage, because it never meant anything. They never liked the guy. This is why they be saying that. When I looked at all of that, like I downloaded all of it. Miss Eliza, I downloaded that stuff. I'm like, oh, this is why They be talking about it's prostitution. This is why they stop having sex. They never liked that guy. Because, and then they'll make up all these excuses why they can't have sex anymore and why this and why that. Because a woman, if she wants you, she wants you. Having a baby don't stop her from wanting you, because these chicks be out here with little bitty knee babies and be trying to get another man to have sex with. So I always thought that was fake, because what? So you had a baby, so now you don't want to have sex until the baby's 5 and like stupid stuff. Oh, it's postpartum. No, it's not. No, it's not. You just don't like that guy. Because when a woman want that man, she want that man. When a woman want that man, she want that man. There ain't no baby gonna stop that. Your libido will come right on back. Soon as you be healing and all of that get healed and you feel like you ready to take some, and you love and attracted to your husband, hey, listen, we can put that baby down for a little nap. You know, sometimes let him cry. That was one thing I asked my mama one time years ago. I asked her because I heard some women complain about this years ago. I said, Mama. She said, what? I said, when you was there and Daddy was together, I said, did you like not want to have sex with Dad after like you had us? She said, I ain't never experienced that. I said, what you mean? She said, I couldn't wait till them 6 weeks was up. She said, I couldn't wait till them 6 weeks was up. I said, for real, Mama? She said, yeah. She said, I couldn't wait to go to the doctor and they tell me everything was good. She said, oh, baby. She said, I was hot as a 6-shooter. She said, because, you know, your daddy is something else. She said, so I was trying to get back to it. I said, Mama. She said, you asked? She said, I don't understand it when women say that. Unless it's something wrong with you, something done happened to you. She said, but if it ain't hurting and you ain't like messed up or something like that, down there something happened and you got messed up or something. She said, but just having a baby, she said, we built for that. Y'all, she was like, y'all ain't stopped no show. I promise you that. You ain't stopped no show now. She said, I know how to put you to sleep. Put you in that rocker. She said, you ain't up all day. You get put down sometime in that day. You sure do. And I ain't worried about it. I said, oh. I said, oh, Daddy was the man. She said, so I said, oh, okay. That ain't every woman's experiences. That's not, and I talked to some other older women that had children and it was married to. Said, I didn't know. No, I wanted my husband. Couldn't wait to get back around to it. Soon as I felt good, and my energy was up, you know, they say it take a while to get your energy back, you know. She said, they said that help regulate you. I said, oh, okay. I said, oh, that's a lot. I seen a Instagram post. It was a white lady. She said, what is with y'all married women talking about y'all ain't had no sex with y'all husband a year or two after y'all baby was born? She said, my baby ain't but 4 weeks old. She said, I can't wait to get to that doctor's office in 6 weeks. She said, but what if you like your husband? What if you be the one always trying to, hey, do you wanna, She said, what if you like your husband? Then what? Then what you do when you like your husband? Then what you do? She said, cause I got like 2, 3 kids. She said, that's why we got them. She said, cause once that 6 week checkup and the doctor say you good and everything is all right and the baby is all right. She said, I can't wait to get back to my husband. She said, we running around here looking at each other cockeyed. I said, okay. And I was trying to think, because I don't get the sexless marriage. Because y'all are getting married to men that you don't like. No wonder you don't want to bust it open. You don't like him. And you done told this lie to you, to him, to the kids, to each of y'all family that you want to be this man's wife and you want to be in this man's life, and you don't. You just looking for a safety net, and you felt like you didn't really have no options and all that kind of stuff, and that's why you got married. You got married to this man for every reason except the ones that you supposed to be married to him with. You done got married to this man for every reason in the book except for the one you were supposed to be married to him for. That's why y'all always go back to your baby daddies and all that kind of stuff. You know what? That's where the weaponized incompetence coming from that these white ladies and all these women is arguing about. You don't give no sex. You don't like him. He know you don't like him. He done felt that energy. Ain't no way you live with somebody and you can't feel it. So he don't make nothing easy for you. He do all kind of foolishness. Throw the clothes right by the hamper. You won't throw him in there and all that kind of stuff. Because he just to get on your nerve. He just getting on your nerve. And it gets on your nerve because you don't like him. Everything get on your nerve with a person you don't like. You ever been around somebody you don't like, and a little bit, as the old folks say, a little bit of syrup go all over your plate with them. When you around folks you don't like, they just do a little something. You be so over it. You be so over it. Everything annoying. And it don't just be one little time, you know what I'm saying, or you just was aggy that day. No. It's consistent. Consistently. Every time you turn around, everything they do is never cute. You don't never like it. It's always a nitpick. Why are you doing this? I don't like it. When you don't like them. When you like your husband, everything he doing annoying. Matter of fact, some of the stuff that other people would think annoying, you start thinking is cute. You sitting there looking at him, you like the way he watch TV, you know, just stupid stuff, just silliness. Man ain't doing nothing. You sitting there googly eyed, cause you know. I can't believe y'all marries these men and you don't like them. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. How can you tolerate to even be around somebody that you don't really like? Y'all so phony. Y'all phony. Oh, y'all phony. Y'all carry every relationship like that phony. That's why you falls out with your so-called friends and your girlfriend. Because all your family relationships is bad and all that kind of stuff. Because y'all as phony as a $3 bill. Every relationship phony like that. That's the world you live in, where you just phony everywhere. You can't be yourself nowhere. You can't be honest nowhere. You won't tell the truth nowhere. You don't tell the truth to nobody nowhere. That is crazy. That is crazy. Do y'all know how much energy it takes to fake like you like somebody and you don't like them? I would never. You can't pay me to do it. You're not going to drain my energy like that. It takes too much. And I'm stingy with my energy. It takes too much to fake like I like you and I don't mess with you. I don't mess with you. I'm not even going to speak to you. You don't exist. When I don't mess with you, you don't exist. That's just me. When I don't mess with you, you don't exist in my world. In my book, you don't exist at all. It's over. It's done with. I don't like you. So you definitely can't get me to fake a whole life. And I don't like you. You don't get out my face. You're not gonna like me for real at all, because I can't hide it. I can't hide that. I don't like you. And I can't hide that at all. I'm gonna be my face gone. I'm gonna be looking at you stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna care what I say and stuff like that. I'm gonna be roasting you every 3 to 5 business days. You get roasted, stuff like that. I'm gonna have a lot of smart remarks and things of that nature. I'm gonna be petty. No. That's why I don't be around folk I don't like, because the petty twin come out. And that petty twin use a lot of energy. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, y'all hyenas so phony. That's why I don't have friends. That's why I don't be friends with none of y'all. Y'all phony. Y'all will be cool for all them years, and then it come on out. One little incident, and the truth come out. How you never did like me no how. My mind was blown. This is why y'all torpedo these relationships, because they was doomed to fail. Because you don't even like these men at all. Like, y'all don't even like these men. How do you not like them? How do you not like the men that you walk down the aisle with? You having sex with these men? Like, what? Your whole life a lie? Is that what you're telling me? That you live lies? You living a lie? You just live a lie? Your whole life is a lie? I can't. Like on a real note. That's why they so delusional. You live in a lie all the time. Everything about what you do is a lie. Nothing that you do is based in the truth. Nothing. Nothing. That's sad. How your whole life a lie. How everything in your life is a construct, a false construct. How everything in your life you gotta. That's why y'all be tired after a while. I'm drained. Because it would drain your energy to have to fake all the time everywhere. That I imagine that would drain your energy rather quickly. That's why it always pay to just be real. Just be authentic. Be as authentic as you can. Even when I come here as a semi-public figure, right? I try to come here as authentically as I can. There's some transparency here. And I have to balance it, you know what I'm saying? Because things, there are private parts of my life that I would never share here. But it's not a lie. I'm who I am. It just takes so much less energy to tell the truth and to be authentic and to live in a truth. Because then you don't have to remember what kind of lies that you have constructed because you didn't construct the lie. And I'm a big proponent of, if you got stuff you don't want folk to know, it's better to just take that take that between you and the Most High and just don't tell nobody about it. But you ain't got to lie about it. You cannot say nothing. But lying, making up something, making up a life, making up these relationships. That's why the relationships don't have any substance. Because it's built on lies. Everything is built on a lie. Everything is built on false precepts. Everything is built on inauthenticity. Everything is built on fake. Everything is built on just the surface level and what things appear to be and things of that nature. Like, that's why y'all get on social media and lie. Snap this place and you be this place and be that place and you lie about the life you live. Wow, y'all lie about y'all whole life. That's amazing. That's amazing to think about. That you just, every interaction, every relationship that you build is based on some kind of lie that you either telling yourself or that you're telling somebody else. Because I'm talking about the lies that you tell yourself too. Because at some point you were trying to force yourself to like a man that you did not like. You saw the benefit in the man. You saw what kind of man he was, and you were like, you know what? Let me try to snag him. But there was no truth in that. That's crazy to me. Like, all jokes aside, all laughing aside, like, when I say I could never, I'm not even being like tongue in cheek. It's something that I can't imagine, that all of my interactions are fake. I can't imagine being with my husband and I don't genuinely care for him and like him and love him. Like, I love him, but I also like the person that he is. Like, I like him. I like his personality. I like his sense of humor, you know? And it's not forced. It's not, I can grit my teeth and smile at him. Like, when I look at him, he genuinely bring a smile to my face. I genuinely feel good when I'm in his presence. Like, y'all don't experience that? No wonder you hate marriages. No wonder you hate me. You lie to your, it's not the men's fault that you lie to yourself. That's your fault. It's your fault that you can't live in the truth that your baby daddy, that's probably some guy that you don't see a real future with, is really the man that you really be wanting to be with. You don't deserve the better man. The baby daddy that you run from, now I don't want to be with him, then you should go over there and be just as dysfunctional as the day is long and just live in that dysfunctional truth that y'all toxic and dysfunctional together. Just be that. But don't go somewhere else and ruin a good man that you don't even want from Jump Street. Goodbye. I'm in rare form today. Don't do it. Don't do it. You will get roasted and you'll be mad at me today. Like, y'all just living a lie. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's legit crazy. That's crazy. Y'all need to go get help. Y'all need psychiatric help. Because ain't no way. Ain't no way everything that's around you is a lie of your own making. Tell the truth. You need to be with that so-called no good man, because you ain't no good. So what difference do it make? You deserve better. Why? You don't work for better. You don't try to make yourself better. You don't do any work to live in truth. And y'all always say, I'm living my truth. No, you're not. No, absolutely not. You're absolutely not. Go over there and be with whoever that guy is that you want so bad that you cannot tear yourself away from. Go on over there. And y'all can make each other's lives unbearable. Go make the person's life. Y'all's relationship is tainted and foolish and dysfunctional. Do that together. Allah was not playing when he said what he said about who belonged to who. That wicked men and wicked women belong together. Fornicators belong together. You're on your level. You on your level. Or you don't like that level? Too bad. You on the level. You are on that level. You're on that level. Deal with it or be better. Deal with it or be better. But don't be mad at those of us who have conquered, traumas and gotten over like our own foibles and faux pas and faults and flaws and character flaws. And we've worked on those things and we've tried to become better people. We've tried to become better communicators. We've tried to become better men and women, better sons and daughters, better mothers and fathers, better wives and husbands, better brothers and sisters. Like we've tried to do those things. We've worked hard. We have gone through all of the different challenges that those things presented. We've cried our tears and we've, tried to pick ourselves up. For those of us who have done that work, leave us alone. Leave us alone. Leave us alone because we're trying. We're trying. We're trying to be better. We're not just trying to act better. It's not an act. We're trying to be better people overall. Y'all talk all of this psychobabble about love languages and, avoidance and, attachment styles and it, but you don't apply none of that. You don't even take the time to actually realize what that is and whether or not it's foolish men or not, or whether or not it's legit or not. You just say words. You just do anything. Y'all do anything. It's disgusting. Anyway, let me look at them. Thank you, Timothy, for your contribution. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Thank you, Miss Lucasey, with the super sticker. I appreciate you. Thank you, Close said facts. Thank you so much. Thank you, Original Man said SYSBM, the Passport Bros lifestyle is still alive and well for reasons such as this. Brothers go where you are appreciated and respected. And thank you, FBI, for the membership. I appreciate you. I know it's the end of the show, but I need y'all to go and get your body butter in time for Valentine's Day. So if you have a significant other that you want to buy a wonderful gift for that they can use, that they will be happy to receive, then look no further than ashkicking.com. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. Keep your skin and your loved one's skin looking and smelling its absolute best. If this is going to be your first purchase, please take advantage of the 10% discount using the promo code Crimson at checkout. Once again, that link is pinned to the top of the chat, ashkicking.com. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Everybody, please live truthfully. Live authentically. Live authentically. Show up in the places in your life in an authentic way. You don't got to be so transparent. Everybody got to know your business. That's not what I'm saying. Do it as appropriate. Be appropriate, but also be authentic. Okay? Be appropriate, but also be authentic. Be your authentic self. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.